Hey guys, it's me, Ramadi. Welcome to day 294 of the Quran Challenge. Today we'll be starting on verse 230 of Surah Al-Baqarah. But before we begin, we will be reading Surah Al-Fatiha. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. I seek refuge in Allah from Satan the accursed. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. In the name of Allah, the most compassionate, most merciful. الحمد لله رب العالمين. All praise for Allah, Lord of all worlds. الرحمن الرحيم. Most compassionate, most merciful. مالك يوم الدين. Master of the day of judgment. إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين. You alone we worship and you alone we ask for help. اهدنا الصراط المستقيم. Guide us along the straight path. صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. I mean, the path of those you are blessed, not those you are displeased with, or those who are astray. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. فإن طلقها فلا تحل له من بعد حتى تنكح زوجا غيره. فإن طلقها فلا جناح عليهما أن يتراجعا إن زنا أن يقيما حدود الله وتلك حدود الله يبينها لقوم يعلمون. So if a husband divorces his wife 3 times, then it is not lawful for him to remarry her until after she has married another man and then is divorced. Then it is permissible for them to reunite as long as they feel they are able to maintain the limits of Allah. These are the limits set by Allah which He makes clear for people of knowledge. وإذا طلقتم النساء فبلغن أجلهن فأمسكوهن بمعروف أو سرحوهن بمعروف ولا تمسكوهن ضرارا لتعتدوا ومن يفعل ذلك فقد ظلم نفسه ولا تتخذوا آيات الله هزوا واذكروا نعمة الله عليكم وما أنزل عليكم من الكتاب والحكمة يعظكم به واتقوا الله واعلموا أن الله بكل شيء عليم. When you divorce women and they have almost reached the end of their waiting period, either retain them honorably or let them go honorably, but do not retain them only to harm them or take advantage of them. Whoever does that surely wrongs his own soul. Do not take Allah's revelations lightly. Remember Allah's favors upon you as well as the book and wisdom He has sent down for your guidance. Be mindful of Allah. Know that Allah has perfect knowledge of all things. Wisdom means the sunnah or the tradition of the Prophet ﷺ when it is mentioned along with the book, i.e. the Quran. وإذا طلقتم النساء فبلغن أجلهن فلا تعدلوهن أن ينكحن أزواجهن إذا تراضوا بينهم بالمعروف ذلك يوعظ به من كان منكم يؤمن بالله واليوم الآخر ذلكم أزكى لكم وأطهر والله يعلم وأنتم لا تعلمون. When you have divorced women and they have reached the end of their waiting period, do not prevent them from remarrying their ex-husbands if they come to an honorable agreement. This is enjoined on whoever has faith in Allah and the last day. This is purer and more dignifying for you. Allah knows and you do not know. والوالدات يرضعن أولادهن حولين كاملين لمن أراد أن يتم الرضاعة وعلى المولود له رزقهن وكسوتهن بالمعروف لا تكلف نفس إلا وسعها لا تضار والدة بولدها ولا مولود له بولده وعلى الوارث مثل ذلك فإن أرادا فصالا عن تراد منهما وتشاور فلا جناح عليهما وإن أردتم أن تسترضعوا أولادكم فلا جناح عليكم إذا سلمتم ما آتيتم بالمعروف واتقوا الله واعلموا أن الله بما تعملون بصير. Divorced mothers will breastfeed their offspring for 2 whole years. For those who wish to complete the nursing of their child, the child's father will provide reasonable maintenance and clothing for the mother during that period. No one will be charged with more than they can bear. No mother or father should be made to suffer for their child. The father's heirs are under the same obligation. But if both sides decide after mutual consultation and consent to wean a child, then there is no blame on them. If you decide to have your children nursed by a wet nurse, it is permissible as long as you pay fairly. Be mindful of Allah and know that Allah is all seeing what you do. والذين يتوفون منكم ويذرون أزواجا يتربصن بأنفسهن 4 أشهر وعشرا فإذا بلغن أجلهن فلا جناح عليكم فيما فعلن في أنفسهن بالمعروف والله بما تعملون خبير. As for those of you who die and leave widows behind, let them observe a waiting period of 4 months and 10 days. When they have reached the end of this period, then you are not accountable for what they decide for themselves in a reasonable manner, and Allah is all aware of what you do. The Guardians. ولا جناح عليكم فيما عرضتم به من خطبة النساء أو أكننتم في أنفسكم علم الله أنكم ستذكرونهن ولكن لا تواعدوهن سرا إلا أن تقولوا قولا معروفا ولا تعزموا عقدة النكاح حتى يبلغ الكتاب أجله واعلموا أن الله يعلم ما في أنفسكم فاحذروه واعلموا أن الله غفور حليم. There is no blame on you for subtly showing interest in divorced or widowed women, or for hiding the intention in your hearts. Allah knows that you are considering them for marriage, but do not make a secret commitment with them. You can only show interest in them appropriately. Do not commit to the bond of marriage until the waiting period expires. Know that Allah is aware of what is in your heart, so be aware of Him and know that Allah is all forgiving, most forbearing during their waiting periods. لا جناح عليكم إن طلقتم النساء ما لم تمسوهن أو تفرضوا لهن فريدة ومتعوهن على الموسع قدره وعلى المقتر قدره متاعا بالمعروف حقا على المحسنين. There is no blame if you divorce a woman before the marriage is consummated or the dowry is settled, but give them a suitable compensation. The rich according to his means and the poor according to his. A reasonable compensation is an obligation on the good doers. وإن طلقتموهن من قبل أن تمسوهن وقد فرضتم لهن فريدة فنصف ما فرضتم إلا أن يعفون أو يعفوا والذي بيده عقدة النكاح وأن تعفوا أقرب للتقوى ولا تنسوا الفضل بينكم إن الله بما تعملون بصير. And if you divorce them before consummating the marriage, But after deciding on dowry, pay half of the dowry unless the wife graciously waives it or the husband graciously pays in full. Graciousness is closer to righteousness, and do not forget kindness among yourselves. Surely Allah is all seeing of what you do. Sadaqallahu al-Azim. May Allah accept recitation. May Allah forgive me if I made any mistakes or reciting. May Allah forgive all our sins. Wa amin. May Allah grant us Jannat al-Firdaus. Amin. May Allah protect us from the torment of the hellfire. Amin. And may Allah make it easy for us on the day of judgment. Amin. Inshallah, tomorrow we're starting on verse 238 of Surah Al-Baqarah. Until then, assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Yeah.